Austin is full. Don't move here. It's the worst place in the world. It's so expensive. You can't buy a house here. You can't afford rent. These are all the things that I see in the comments on my YouTube channel, on my Instagram. So what we're gonna do today, we are at Mozart's, one of the famed places here in the Austin area. Great coffee, by the way. We are here. There's actually a Porsche meetup, and I thought, what better way to get people's opinion on the Austin area than come to an event where there's gonna be 1 million people. So today we're gonna go through and we're gonna bombard people and ask them, is it worth moving to Austin still? What do you think? Do you like Austin? We're gonna find out what neighborhoods people live in. It's gonna be a fun video, so stay tuned. They're gonna allow me to park my car in the event here. So we grab my car real quick. What's cool about this area, especially if you're gonna be living in Austin, is there's a lot of fun stuff around in this area. Obviously you have the lake right here. You have a lot of really good food choices down the street from here. You also have the golf course, which is really cool. It's a fun day. I love coming to events like this, especially Porsche events. I'm a big Porsche guy. I've been a Porsche kid my entire life, or wanted a Porsche my entire life. So here we are at the Porsche Club event. There you go. Great. So let me ask you then, what is the best place or the best area of town to live in Austin?
Well, to me, kind of right now would be northwest area, but
Okay.
not too far west, in my opinion.
Not too far
So I would say around the Domain area,
west. Okay.
around Mopac, Palmer, Duval, Breaker,
Okay.
that type of area, because it's kind of like the new downtown north, the town. And so it's a lot of growth there. It's a lot of bars and restaurants. So very much a very popular area of town right now.
Nice. There, so right there where I did a video about this, and I got a lot of comments on it. That little area right there where Buca de Beppo and that whole area is getting redeveloped. And
Yep.
a lot of
Yep.
people are upset about that. That's going to be another apartment complex
Yep.
and all that
Yep.
stuff. What do you think about like the density changes in Austin and all the, like, I mean, you've been in Austin since 1980. So
Yep.
what do you think about all the changes of Austin?
I mean, I like the changes. I think it's good changes. It brings a lot of development to the Austin. It brings a lot of modernization to the Austin. I think the infrastructure is still lacking. I wish there was a little bit more public transportation, more
agree.
efficient public
I
transportation,
know. Oh God, me too.
to get people off the cars a little bit more. People still love the car in Austin, right? But if there's a better alternative or better option, I think the people are more open to using it, like myself, right? But change is good. I'm a progressive guy, and as long as everything, the crime rate is low,
Right.
unemployment rate is low,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of creativity in Austin, which I love. With the high tech, not only with the high tech, but with everything else, the arts community, the restaurant, you have
Right.
a lot more options now. And so Austin is a very popular, happening place to be.
What about, you said restaurants at the end there. What's your favorite restaurant around Austin?
I love Vietnamese food. Okay?
Vietnamese, okay.
Yeah. The Chinatown area, the 99 Ranch area. Yeah, all those, the Korean barbecue.
I went to a K barbecue literally 2 days ago. It was great.
Yeah, and the sushi option here now is so tremendously, vast. There's a place off Mueller.
Okay.
It's like omakase.
Okay.
That's probably far as one of my favorite sushi place.
What about, so like a lot of people tell me it's like way too expensive to live in Austin. You have been here since 1980.
Yeah.
What do you think about the price of homes and everything now?
Wow, it's definitely not affordable for sure.
Yeah.
There are pockets of Austin that one can afford, primarily in the east side of town. Or maybe you can find a fixer-upper
Yeah.
and do a lot of the work yourself. But we got lucky a little bit. We bought about 14 years ago, right across from the Domain area, and property value has really skyrocketed. And
What about the taxes in that area though?
the tax in that area is you have to get like second jobs to pay for the property tax, but you gotta prioritize, a
Yeah.
little bit. You got to budget, And
That's my biggest complaint is the transportation. You said it, and then the second thing is the property tax. I feel like they're insane for what you get here in Austin.
Yeah, they are. The property taxes is quite insane, but most of it go toward funding the schools.
Right.
And so, but at the same time, when you don't have a state income tax, you got to pay the tax somewhere,
Right.
right?
So what do you say to anybody that's like looking to move to Austin? Do you say don't do it, or yeah, do it? It's fun. I mean, look, we're at the PCA right now.
No, I'm definitely not one to discourage anyone from moving to Austin. Austin is a very fun place to be. It's got a very young crowd. It's a very fit city. There's a lot of amenities, parks, trails. You know, I love the fact that Austin has a river that flow right through the middle of town, right? To me, that's one of the big attractions for a city like Austin.
Awesome. Well, hey, look, I love your car, and thank you so much for letting me
Thank you.
take a chance
I
to
appreciate it.
interview you. You look like a guy who might have gone to UT or a big UT fan. Are you
did.
from here?
Yep, born and raised, went to UT.
Okay. So let me start with this. What's the best part of town to live in?
East Austin.
East Austin. What part of East Austin?
Right just east of downtown, by the water.
Right by the water. Okay. So you've been here your entire life. What do you think about Austin, all the changes and everything that have happened in Austin?
I mean, it's got its pluses and minuses, but it's bound to change, it's bound to advance. I'd say the architecture, the skyline, the food scene, the music scene, I think those are the biggest positives.
Okay. What do you think about maybe some of the negatives about the Austin area?
Just too many people.
Too many people. See, that was one of the things. There's too many people was in the comments. And this Porsche event is packed with people.
Oh, sure. It is
Yeah.
awesome. I come to this every year.
Do you? So this is the first time I've been to the Cars and Coffee here. I am surprised at how packed it is. What is your favorite place to eat on the east side?
La Barbecue.
Oh, I mean, that's like an easy layup.
I live blocks from it. I got to plug them.
You get a plug.
Yep.
Okay, La Barbecue. You don't have to send us any barbecue, but free plug here.
Oh, you do need to send us barbecue.
Yeah, we do need. Yeah, actually, you know what? The free beer and line works pretty well.
That'll work.
So you moved to Austin about 8 months ago. What was the main reason you wanted to come to Austin?
Weather?
Weather, education for the boys, and sports.
Sports?
Yeah, sports and obviously jobs for me. It's
Jobs?
better opportunities. Yeah.
Nice. There's a really big company that's bringing in a lot of jobs here. It starts with a T. I forget what it's called. Yeah, there's that company here. Okay.
Yeah.
So 8 months here. You like it so much so far. What are some of the things you don't like about Austin so far?
The commute.
Traffic. That's the only thing. Traffic.
Traffic. The weather's pretty terrible too, right?
No, it's gorgeous.
It's nice.
It's nice.
Except the summer, it's like very hot.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you've been here through the summer. What do you think about the summer?
It's kind of warm, but it's really nice.
It's toasty. It's hot, toasty. It's
But it's
not
good.
warm.
If somebody's gonna move here, what's a good spot for them to move? What do you think?
Ooh, I like South Austin, personally. So it's probably the
Southwest is
best.
really nice.
Yeah.
Southwest?
Southwest, yeah.
A lot of trees, rivers, lakes. It's really nice on this side.
So far, what you've heard from a lot of people is that there's a lot of things to do. Look, like I said, we're at Mozart's here. There's a lot of fun activities, a lot of water activities here, especially during the summer. But overall, the things people hate so far and the things people like so far, I feel like the like outweighs the hate. We should watch the rest of the video and drop a comment. What do you think about this video so far? Let's hear from you. Let's get back to the video. Check this out. You have the lake right behind me. You have multi-million-dollar homes all up and down this area. Brand new construction here is gonna be about $2.6 million. There's a condo right over here for $1.5 million. The cheapest I found in this area was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It needed a lot of work at $850,000. So where we are right now is in Terrytown, and it's right next to like the Lions golf course. Lions Muni, they call it Muni. Amazing area. I'm with
Alec Hawthorne.
Alex, also a fellow realtor here in the Austin area. So Alec, how long have you lived here?
I've lived here all my life, born and raised.
Born and raised his entire life here.
Yeah.
What do you love and what do you hate about Austin?
I really love the atmosphere, like the energy that Austin brings.
Yeah.
Food is like, my wife and I are like big food people, so
All right, what's the favorite barbecue then?
there's a food truck in Buda called Louis.
Louis?
Louis Barbecue.
I've been there.
Louis.
I like Valentina's around the corner. Yeah.
I prefer Louis.
All
I
right.
prefer Louis.
Okay. All right. So obviously you do a lot of investing. Where should somebody, if they're going to move to Austin, because a lot of the comments I get, it's too expensive, don't move to Austin. But if somebody's going to move to Austin, what's a good spot to go?
We prefer to live like close to downtown. So I have an office right downtown, so it's convenient. But I think if you're looking to buy and, grow, maybe if you have a family, anywhere like Kyle, Buda is booming right now. My parents, I grew up kind of closer to there. And Buta's really nice. Like there's some neighborhoods that are, and the schools there are nice. That's kind of my preference, but.
Kyle Buta. So Kyle Buta, we talk about on the channel all the time. And that's not because I live south and don't want to work up in Georgetown. Nothing to do with that at all.
No, Georgetown's nice. Leander's nice. Round Rock's even, nice. But Kyle's like growing a lot. There's a lot of new developments going in and things like that. And I'm a little biased too because I grew up south too. So.
Okay. What's the worst thing about living in Austin?
Honestly, that's a hard one.
So what do you think about all the density and all the like growth happening in downtown Austin?
I'm a fan of the growth. Like, there's a lot of people that are like, oh, I miss the old Austin, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you want everything to not grow, then like, go somewhere else. Like, go.
Get out of town.
I mean, go to like a small town if you don't want it to see anything grow. Like, that's the reality of it.
You can come and live by me in Dripping Springs. No plug, but you can come live by me in Dripping Springs.
Dripping's nice.
Yeah. What do you think? Is Austin one of the most expensive places to live?
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Where would you rather live than Austin? That's a trick question.
That's hard, man. See, I'm stuck because I think this is the best place to live.
How long have you lived here?
5 years.
5 years. What made you move here?
Well, I was relocated from Taiwan.
From Taiwan?
Yeah.
What made you relocate from Taiwan?
I work for Dell.
Dell.
Yeah.
So Dell said, get out here.
That's right.
Make some semiconductors.
Changed my life, man. I'm always appreciative.
Nice. Yeah. Amazing. So what do you think is the best place to live? Like if you're moving out here, where should people look at moving?
Oh, man, I like to live in the country. So I probably I live in Georgetown. I love Georgetown. So,
Georgetown?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the best place to eat in Austin area?
It's probably downtown area, right?
Okay.
Well, for me, I would say Franklin. People say, that's always a good place to be.
What are some of the favorite things you like to do or favorite events you like to do in Austin?
Well,
obviously we're at the PCA.
This is mine, yeah. So I love this, but I also like my town, Georgetown. We have a really cool downtown area, and it's open container. You can drink anytime. I mean, what a wonderful idea. People are so friendly. We just don't have it anywhere else.
I've actually shot videos while drinking on the square.
Yeah, totally. Right? Isn't that great?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
I love it. You can't do that anywhere else.
No.
All right. So you hate the traffic. Anything else? What about the density? Austin's like getting super dense. I'm constantly talking on the channel about all these new buildings coming in. What do you think about the density of Austin as far as getting more dense? Is that cool or no?
Yes. Well, that's why I like to live out in the country, right? Because I like to have my space.
Yeah.
I like to be my own domain, right? So I think you still have that option because. It's not about living in the surrounding area. Well, not about living in Austin. The surrounding area is also quite nice.
Yeah.
So if you want space, you have options.
Okay. If you had to leave Austin and go somewhere else, where would you go? Or the Austin area, because you live in Williamson County. Where would you go?
I have no idea. Yeah. I'd rather not leave.
There you go. Mozart's, if you want to sponsor the channel at any time.
Right?
I mean, free plug. So there we go. We've got to hang out and see the Porsche Club event here at Mozart's. And we got to talk to a lot of amazing people. I don't know, what do you think? Do you think that Austin is not worth moving to? Drop a comment below. Is it overly expensive? A lot of people are saying, yes, it's expensive, but what the locals are saying for what you get, it's still worth it. You tell me in the comment section. I appreciate everyone that has commented on these videos in the past. I mean, without you, this channel wouldn't be here, so thank you so much. And thanks for sticking around with us for the last 4 years. I mean, we've been doing this channel really well for 4 years, and it's all because of you. So thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next video.